Hi everybody. My name is Phil Klein, and I was born and raised in Saranac Lake, New York a long time ago. As a matter of fact, I'm 85 years old, and I spent most of my life in the world of music as a teacher, a piano player, a writer, and I had a very good life in music. And as you can see, I'm sitting next to a piano here, and I'd like to talk with you about piano music and music in general, and say at the beginning of this, something about today's music is that one important element has sort of vanished, and that is the tune or the melody, which we learn to love in all of these songs. I'm not about to preach a sermon. I just want to tell you how important excuse me, the melody of a tune is to me. In fact, it's the essence of it. Of course, you got to play the right chord changes too. Now, in my life, I played the piano two basic ways: as a soloist, and the other way was with a band. I've got a marvelous electronic instrument here that'll enable me to let you hear what I sounded like when I was playing with a band and as I play alone. To give you a little illustration here, I'm going to start off with a real old piece which a lot of people are going to recognize. The title of it is Whispering. So without further ado, I'm going to the piano. You'll be able to see and hear me play the piano, and I'm playing everything by ear, as they say, because I learned how to do that early in my life, and I'll tell you more about that later. But for now, here we go with an old tune called Whispering. That was the introduction. Here we go. Some great words for this too. Whispering that I love you. Now I'm going to push a couple of buttons on my keyboard here, and we're going to play Whispering as I would with a band. Oops, excuse me. Now we got it. I'm bound to make a mistake now and then. So here we go. We're coming to the ending, so I'm going to stop the rhythm and put my own ending on. Here we go. Well, didn't come out too badly. I'm experimenting here to see what I can do with this, and found myself panicking there a couple of times as I was wondering about what switch was on or off. But these are all trial things of trying to see what I can do. Let me recap on this a bit. This is an old tune called Whispering. It happens I could play a couple of thousand pieces out of my head, and I can play them in pretty nearly all of the different keys, and that's another story, and I don't want to brag about it now or anything. But the essence of playing music that people like to hear is to play it so that the music has a message, by virtue of the nice words that it has. They, by virtue of it's a good message and it's a good melody. And as I said, unfortunately, melodies have sort of, I don't know where they've gone, but they're not there anymore. So I'm going to check this out now and see how I'm doing so far. Here we go.